Curtis Mayfield ist typisch für die junge, intelligente, selbstbewusste Generation schwarzer Musiker, die von Free-Jazzern wie Archie Shepp, Jazz-Vokalisten wie Leon Thomas und Soul-Sängern wie Otis Redding repräsentiert wird.
Ihre Musik versteht sich nicht von selbst. Sie ist nur im Zusammenhang mit dem kulturellen und politischen Befreiungskampf der Schwarzen in den USA zu begreifen.
Move on up, das heißt, kämpft euch nach oben. Eben.
And don't you cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up for your destination. Though you may find from time to time complications, bite your lip and take the trip. Though there may be wet road ahead and you cannot slip, just move on up for peace you find. Into the steeple of beautiful people where there's only one kind. Take nothing less than the supreme best. Do not obey rumors people say, for you can pass the test. Just move on up for a greater day. With just a little faith, if you put your mind to it, you can surely do it. So hush not, child, and don't you cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on for peace you find. Into the steeple of beautiful people where there's only one kind.
My comments, I guess, are more for the states because the black people in the states have gone through many of the things that I talk about, more so I would imagine than in most countries. Even though we do have the prejudices and the hang-ups of not only black people but most minority groups everywhere. I feel that it's very important to me, as well as for whatever my presentation is, to make people first at least take in what I stand for. How do I feel? What do I represent? I think the masses overall today, when they come to see an artist, if they spent their money, they are more interested in the overall picture, not just make me laugh or make me feel good, but make me understand really what you mean, what do you stand for,
Everybody's talking about this country state. We get a new power every hour in just about every Christian faith. We're killing up our leaders. We're killing up our leaders. Thank God for the women breeders, because we're killing up our leaders. It don't matter no black or white, and we all know it's wrong. We all know it's wrong. We all know it's wrong, y'all. But who's gonna fight to make it right? And mighty, spade and whitey, your black and white power is gonna be a crumbling tower, and we will stand to fight it. So goddamn undecided. Give this some thought. In stupidness we've all been caught. difference. Lord knows there ain't no difference. If you cut, you're gonna bleed. Can I get a bit deeper? May I get a bit deeper? Say I get a bit deeper. Human life is from the semen seed. I gotta say it loud. I wanna say it louder. I gotta say it loud. I wanna say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Gotta say it louder. I wanna say it louder. I can't say it louder. I gotta say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. And like the brothers too, just like the rest, we don't want no mess about who's shucking who. Am I mighty? Spade whitey. Your black and white power. It's gonna be a problem tower. And we will stand and fight it. So goddamn undecided. Give this some thought. In stupidness we've all been caught.
Well, I feel that it is important, of course. I'm an entertainer first. I don't claim to be a Martin Luther King or a preacher or anything else, even though maybe there are signs of these things in my lyrics. I feel that anyone who is on stage, they of course owe their audience the entertaining feel, because of course they come to see you entertain. However, if you have more depth and you have more into your overall presentation, I'm sure most of them are there for that as well. And everything, love, appreciation, and anything else starts out first with respect. And if I can establish some identity as to making you respect me as a human and then accept me as an entertainer, then let's do that.
So your function is sort of, well, it is similar to that of a preacher.
I would suppose so. My grandmother was a preacher, and I came up in the church. Not that I really try and relate my works with that, but I suppose in one way or another it did have a great effect to me as to my lyrics and how I present myself.
Yeah, this cool and
very special way of performing, which is not as the cliche of black music being performed. It's very cool. It's very, in a way, sophisticated, convincing.
Well,
it's not ecstatic in the sense we apply the word ecstasy to black music.
Well,
Henry Gibson on
right. Well, I agree with that wholeheartedly, and I'm glad that at least in my presentation I can bring about more status as to white people understanding that we are not, as an entertainers, just people that may just maybe turn flips and holler, shake your shaggy shaggy and do your thing, but we also are people that think, and we also are people who want to progress and have culture and identity as well. Why not sell that in my music?
We're a winner, and never let anybody say, boy, you can't make it, cause a feeble man is in your way. No more tears do we cry, and we have finally dried our eyes, and we're moving on up, moving on up. Lord have mercy, we're moving on up, we're moving on up. We're living proof and all's alert that we're two from the good black dirt, and we're a winner, and everybody knows it too. We just keep on pushing, like your leaders tell you to. At last that blessed day has come, and I don't care where you come from. We're all moving on up, moving on up. Lord have mercy, we're moving on up, we're moving on up. Lord have mercy, we're moving on up. We're moving on up. a winner, and everybody knows it too. We just keep on pushing, like your leaders tell you to. At last that blessed day has come, and I don't care where you come from. We just gonna move on up, moving on up. Lord have mercy, we're moving on up, we're moving on up. You know, many of you internationally may remember back in the States quite some years ago with the Impressions, that particular song just wasn't aired in many, many areas. A whole lot of people didn't want to get into that for many, many reasons. One that used to gas me the most was that the contents of that material just might incite riots among us black folks. But we say the way I'm sure most of you would say, we don't give a damn, we're gonna win anyway. Truth and pride speaks for itself. We have just something else here we'd like to lay to you though, believing very strongly in reference of equality and freedom for everybody, and especially we people who are darker than blue can leave us out. Trying not to offend anyone, but basically telling it like it is. We're a winner, and never let anybody say, boy, you can't make it, 'cause a feeble mind is in your way. No more tears do we cry. The black boy done dried his eyes, and they're moving on up, moving on up. Lord have mercy, we're moving on up, we're moving on up. There'll be no more guitar. At last that blessed day has come, and we're a winner, and everybody knows it too. We just keep on pushing, like Martin Luther told you to. And I don't mind leaving here to show the world we have no fear, 'cause we're moving on up, moving on up. Lord have mercy, we're moving on up, we're moving on up. So people get ready, I've got good news for you. How we got over, like we're all supposed to do. Let us all say amen, and together we'll clap our hands when we move. Oh baby, we're moving on. I have to be commercial if I'm to be heard at all. So I could not, 10 years ago, come out talking about, we're a winner, or I'm black and I'm proud overall, because many people, it would have never been played. However, as time develops and as the masses, the buying public, black and white, demand that they have more of a reality, of a true happening in their artists, then I was able to say more because they wanted more, they were more advanced in mind, and I was able to express myself in such manners where everybody could understand. And that's what's happening.
Schnulzenhersteller wie die Carpenters oder Scott Walker haben Texte von Curtis Mayfield nachgesungen. Bezeichnenderweise nur Texte, die in vagen Bildern Aufbruchsstimmung beschwören.
Und doch werden diese Bilder, wenn Curtis Mayfield oder ein anderer Afroamerikaner sie singt, so bedrohlich für das, was Rassisten die natürliche weiße Vorherrschaft nennen, dass Rundfunk- und Fernsehstationen in den USA sich wiederholt weigerten, diese Songs zu bringen, von konkreteren Liedern ganz zu schweigen.
Was bei uns im Beatclub oder in ähnlichen Sendungen zur schieren Unterhaltung runterzukommen droht, hat für die unterdrückten schwarzen Ghetto-Insassen, für die und von denen Curtis Mayfield seine Lieder singt, eine ganz konkrete Funktion.
Diese Musik soll das Bewusstsein für die Veränderungsbedürftigkeit und die Veränderbarkeit ihrer gesellschaftlichen Situation wachhalten. Sie soll Mut machen.
We people you are darker than blue. Don't let us hang around this town and let what others say come true. We're just good for nothing, they all figure. A boy's grown up shiftless jigger. Now we can't hardly stand for that. Or is that really? Or is that really? Or is that really where it's at? Pardon me, brother, as you stand in your glory. I know you won't mind if I tell the whole story. Pardon me, brother, I know we've come a long, long way, but let us not be so satisfied. For tomorrow can be an even brighter day.